I say the music is my life, cause my life is the music, making mics bleed on the regular. People feel I abuse it, the talent's been there since the age of 0. I make competitors freeze into tracks like it was 20 below. I'm going back to the basics, but there's no need for Tony and company to make them bleed with these. Please, mission impossible, but oh, it's possible. Lyrics like fossils formed from molecules.
I lug around my 2 balls in a U-Haul, pay fines for overweight cargo whenever I drop a new song. Like a wreck where they took the eyes off the road for too long. I might slow down, but then I'm gonna move on. I chose KRS over Biggie, Hyro over Tupac, fostering my hunger, leaving mic hands chewed off. When I was a kid with long sleeves collecting snot, I drafted rhymes using nothing but letter blocks. I spit on the ground and connect the dots, drew a picture of my master plan, and now I'm here to implement the plot. I could've wrestled jocks and stuck them in a pretzel lock, but instead I'm here to prove that my least is hot while your best is not. There's no way that you compete with my lungs, trained in a high altitude wearing a cloak, speaking in tongues. Whenever we rhyme on these beats, we drop lyrics that are so sweet that biters are gonna develop diabetes. Red and Tony Price, we're the nicest. We're those cats with an itchy finger in a missile crisis. Fuck a Kennedy and fuck a Castro, it's Eric B for president, and if you don't like it, suck an asshole. Our good bait bent hooks felt across the room like tickling a twin's foot. It's like a never-ending story, cause there is no next chapter, forever shaking down these etch-a-sketch rappers.
Back to the basics. Back in the days where B-boys would hit the mats with the A6. Back to the basics, where writers would tag like the ancients. Back to the battles rappers engaged in. Back to the basics. Inject with needles that the DJs are scratching their plates with. In a day where artists are rapping the same shit. Red and Tony Price bring it back to the basics.
One chance, one shot, one miss, one drop. One time, fool your mind, there's only one hip-hop. TP is back, and this nigga will rate your block like crack. I don't live in Green Bay, but best believe I pack. You can't fade what you can't touch. My mind elevates you. Brainwaves give you a head rush. So stop fronting like you fucking with this venomous lyricist. Possess your spirits from Genesis to Leviticus. Lock it down like felons in state pens from Western Penn. Tap that chin, leave you swollen, seeing colors like Sean Penn. We come deeper than your label. Fade your whole roster, watch how these lyrical doctors flatline all you imposters. You finally get a chance to meet them, and with the homie Red by my side, you know we guaranteed to beat them. My dialect is forbidden. Your girl was watching cause she smitten. Sink my teeth into the rhyme, now it's twice bitten.
Back to the basics. Back in the days where B-boys would hit the mats with the A6. Back to the basics, where writers would tag like the ancients. Back to the battles rappers engaged in. Back to the basics. Inject with needles that the DJs are scratching their plates with. In a day where artists are rapping the same shit. Red and Tony Price bring it back to the basics.